YouTube channel. Here we teach technical drawing, and we also give very important information that can help you to have a better performance in technical drawing. And what I am going to do now is to teach students that are about to learn building drawing in technical drawing um, with these simple drawings that are prepared here. As you can see here, building drawing for beginners, and we are going to make use of this simple floor plan to do some things that you are going to be taught in building drawing construction. As we have here that the sketch below shows the floor of a building. Study the floor plan with the given specifications and answer the questions that follow. So this is the floor plan. It's a very simple one. It's a building floor plan that I made myself to make sure that as a student who is about to learn building drawing, you are able to comprehend it with this simple floor plan. Now, let's go to the questions that we are going to be answering. Here we have question A, which says that draw to a scale of 1:100 the following views of the building. Roman figure 1 of question A, we have to draw floor plan. Roman figure 2, front elevation. Roman figure 3, right end elevation. Then we have question B that says that draw to a scale of 1:50 a detailed section PP of the building. Alright, to make this work simple for you, we are going to have a video for each of these questions. So which means that we are going to have 4 videos for this problem. Alright, we are going to start with the floor plan, and the scale given to us is 1:100. What does that imply? It means that each of the dimensions that we have in this drawing, we are going to divide it by 100. We are going to divide each of them by 100. Now, if you look at this floor plan that we have here, we have it in form of a rectangle, and we have 2 rectangles. For the bigger one, we have the length to be 12,000. Okay, then its width is 9,000. Then for the smaller one, which is the manager office here, we have its length to be 6,000 and its width is 4,000. Then the W's that we have here on the floor plan, they represent the windows in the building, while the D's that we have here in the floor plan, they represent the doors. Okay, so we are going to start with question Roman figure 1, which is the construction of the floor plan. So the first thing that we are going to do here is to replicate these 2 rectangles that we have here. That is the first thing that we are going to do. So do not skip any part of this video. For you to be able to learn this comprehensively, please don't skip. Just watch and then do your own practice. So let's go. Now, so the first thing that we are going to do is that we are going to draw a horizontal line. So make sure you have space up here and you have space on this side. So we start from here. So draw a horizontal line, so in this direction, so just like this. Okay, then we draw a vertical line, so from this point, so draw a vertical line, so down here. Okay, so we have this vertical line. So we are going to take measurement. So the first measurement that we are going to take here, so the first measurement that we are going to take here, we take 120 millimeters. If we divide 12,000 by 100, as we are using a scale of 1:100, so if we divide 12,000 by 100, that will give us 120, so which is equivalent to 12 centimeters. This is 120 millimeters, and the width of the bigger rectangle is 9,000 millimeters. So if we divide it by 100, that will give us 90 millimeters. So here we have 90 millimeters. Okay, and then for the inner rectangle, so the length is 6,000. So 6,000 by 100 will give us 60 millimeters. So this is 60 millimeters here, and its width is 4,000. So 4,000 by 100, that will give us 40 millimeters. So this is 40 millimeters here. So we have the length and the width of the bigger and the smaller rectangle. So here we draw horizontal line from this point to this side. Okay, so I need to make it more visible, so we have it like this, and then we are going to draw a vertical line here. So coming to this point, so we draw a vertical line down from this point. Okay, so and then so coming to this point, so we draw a short vertical line from here down a bit. Okay, so then so from this point where we have 40 millimeters, so we draw horizontal line to touch this. Okay, so we have both the bigger and the smaller rectangle in place. So I need to make sure this is closed. Alright, so we have the rectangles in place. So the next thing that we are going to do is to bring out the thickness of the wall. So for the thickness of the walls, so we go to the specifications. So these specifications, I broke them down into based on what we are going to do. So the first specification that we have here says specifications for the construction of floor plan. So here we have walls, we have doors, we have windows, and then we have the east projection. Now let's start with the walls, because we want to make the wall, we want to create the thickness of the walls. So here we have that all walls are 225 hollow sandcrete blocks with 13 rendering on both sides. So what does that imply? The thickness of the concrete block is 225. Then we have plastering of both the outer and the inner part of the walls. The thickness of both of them is 13 millimeters. So this 13 millimeters, we are going to add it with this 25 millimeters, and that will give us 238 millimeters. So the 238 millimeters, we now divide it by 100, which is the scale that we are given. Okay, so if we divide 238 by 100, that will give us 2.38. So approximately the thickness of the wall is 2 millimeters. So what we have to do now is to take our ruler, then we come to this point here. So come to this point here, so set your ruler like this and take a measurement of 2 millimeters inward. Okay, so inward. Then before I go on, so all these lines that we drew, they represent the external part of the wall. They represent the external edge of or edges of the walls. So that is what we have here initially. So now when we are to make the walls thick, so what we have to do is to take the measurement of 2 millimeters inside, not outside. So take note of that. So I'll come up here and also take a measurement of 2 millimeters in. So this is 2 millimeters. So with my ruler, I will join these 2 points together to bring out the thickness of this wall. So it goes like this. So we have thickened this wall. Okay, so coming to this side, I will do the same thing. So I will take 2 millimeters inside. So this is 2 millimeters here. So here we have 2 millimeters. Then coming up here, I will also take 2 millimeters in. So this is 2 millimeters. So I will join these 2 points together to bring out the thickness of this wall. So here we join this together. So we have this wall thickened. Then on this side, I will also do the same thing. So take 2 millimeters in. So this is 2 millimeters here. So coming to this point here, I will also take 2 millimeters. Just take your time and watch this video, and as I'm doing it, so please follow me and do your own. So we also take 2 millimeters in here. So we join these 2 points together so to bring out the thickness of this wall. So we have this wall thickened. Then we do the same thing down here. So by taking 2 millimeters inward, so this is 2 millimeters here. Okay, then coming to this end here, so we also have 2 millimeters. Okay, then we join these 2 points together to obtain the thickness of this wall. Okay, so we join these 2 points together so to bring out the thickness of this wall. So this is it. So we have thickened this wall. So we also have a wall in here. So take it inside 2 millimeters inward. So this is 2 millimeters. So if I come up here, I will also take 2 millimeters like this. Okay, then we join these 2 points. So we join them together to obtain the thickness of this wall. So this is it. Okay, so we have taken this wall. So we also have another wall here. So here we take 2 millimeters in. This is 2 millimeters. Okay, so then coming here, So we also take a measurement of 2 millimeters. Then we join these 2 points together to obtain the thickness of this wall. So this is it. So from here to here. Alright, so we have taken this wall. So as simple as I've done it here. So the next thing that we are going to do is to fix the windows. Alright, to fix the windows, so we have the windows. So here we have a window here. We have a window here. We have a window here. We have a window here, a window here, and a window here. So all these windows, so this window here is at the center of this distance, 60 millimeters that we have taken in the floor plan. The same thing applies to this. From here to here is also 60. So we also fix it in the middle. So this also is in the middle. This is in the middle of this space, and this also we have it at this point. We have this at this point. So we have to take note of that. But we need to know the details of the windows in the specifications here. So for the specifications, here we have details of the windows. Here we have that all windows sliding in aluminum frame. So they are sliding windows. And then the dimensions of the windows, as we have W, they are all the same type of windows. So we have 1200 by 1200. So it's in a square form. Okay, so now we divide. Okay, so in the plan, so we make use of the width of the window. So the width of the window is the first 1200, while the height is also 1200. So here we have the width, we have the height, though they are both 1200, 1200. Okay, so sometimes it may be different, but I'm making you to know that the first one here is the width of the window. Alright, so we divide 1200 by 100, and that will give us 12 millimeters. So we need to locate the midpoint. So you don't have to take measurement, so just look at it this way. So for me, so this should be the midpoint of the of this wall. So around here, so you put a mark here. So you put a mark here, okay, at 0. Then you take 12 millimeters up. So this is 12 millimeters. So here you draw a line within this wall. So draw a line within this wall like this. Okay, then draw 2 straight lines within this space. So this is it. Just draw like this within this space. So come in a bit and draw another line like this. So we have fixed this window. Then we have another window here also in the middle of this wall. So around here, so I put it here. So here we have the first point, and then 12 millimeters up we have the second point. So draw a line within this space, a short line. Also draw a line within this space. Then draw 2 lines within this space like this. Okay, and then so you also draw this. Alright, so we have fixed the window there. So we also have another window here, also around the middle of this wall, around here. So here we have, so this is the first point, 12 millimeters up. So here we have this point here. Then so draw this line, and then draw this line. Okay, so draw 2 lines within this space like this, and then we also have this. Then coming to this side, we also have a window. So within this space, also with around the middle of the wall. So here we have this point, 12 millimeters up. So we have this point here. So draw this line. Okay, and then draw this. So then, so we draw 2 lines within this space like this. Alright, so we have fixed this window. Then we also have a window around here. So if you look at the floor plan, so look at the floor plan, we have a window very close to this wall. We also have a window very close to this wall. So take note of this. Okay, so I'll just come around here, and then so I will mark this point. Then take 12 millimeters. So this is 12 millimeters. So draw a line at this point, a short line within this space, and a short line within this space. So then draw 2 lines within this space. So 2 horizontal line like this within this space here. Okay, so we have fixed this window also. Then coming here, so we also take 12 millimeters, move away a bit. So this point, here and 12 millimeters up. So we have this. So here, so we fix this door, this window within this space, and then so draw two lines. We need this space. So this is how we represent the windows within the walls of a building in the plan. So this is it. All right, so we have fixed all the windows. So the next thing that we are going to do is to fix the doors. All right, to fix the doors, so we need to look at where they are. So here we have a single door. So here we just have D. That means we have a single door here. And here we have DD. So here we have double doors. Double doors. DD means double doors. So now we need to go into the specifications to know the details of the doors. Okay. So here for DD, we have 1800 by 2100 panel doors in 100 by 50 timber frame. Then we have D 900 by 2100 panel door in 100 by 50 timber frame. All right, so let's talk about the one of DD first. So this 1800 is the width of the doors, the width of the two doors. So which means that the width of each of them is 900, but the height is 2100. Okay, then for D, its width is 900, the height is also 2100. Okay, so take note of that. So let's go and fix the door. So don't forget that we have one door into the manager's office, and we have this double door into the building. Is an entrance door into the building. So let's look at how we are to fix it. So let's start with the one that we have to the manager's office. So what you have to do, so move away a little bit from this wall. So just move away a little bit as we see it in that drawing. So put a mark here, and then so we take 9 millimeters away from here. So this is 9 millimeters here. Okay, so you make a line here like this, and then you make a line here like this. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we are coming up here like this. So we draw a vertical line 9 millimeters up. So this is the vertical line, just join it together with this. So 9 millimeters up. So we have this line. So and then so join these 2 points together. So this point on this line and this point on this line. So join them together like this. So we join this together. So we have this. So we have fixed this door. So when we open this door, it will lay on this wall. So that is how. So this is the door itself. This line is door itself. So when we open it, it will lay on this wall. So that is what we have there. So now, so for the entrance door, so we have the 2 doors. So we have the doors within this space here. So in the middle. So all I have to do, so I put a mark here like this. Okay. So take 9 millimeters to this side, and then I will take 9 millimeters to this side. All right. So then I'm going to draw a line here. I will also draw a line here. Okay. So with what we have done here, so this line also I will make it. So then at this point here, I'm going to draw a vertical line. I'm going to draw a vertical line 9 millimeters up here like this. And coming to this side also, I will draw a vertical line, so 9 millimeters up. So it goes up like this, 9 millimeters up. Okay, so we have this. Then I'm going to join these 2 points together. So join these 2 points together. So this is it. And then so we also join these 2 points together. Alright, so we have fixed the entrance doors as we see it here. So as simple as we have it here. So what is the next thing that we have to do is to thicken the walls. So what do I mean by thickening the walls? So the lines of the walls, we have to make them thick. So I will make this line a thick line. So like this. Okay, so I will also make this also a thick line so that we can see the wall's edge clearly. So we make this a thick line, and then coming here, so from this point here to this point, you not close the one of the door, so that must be left opened. You make this one a thick line, and from here to this end, so you make this a thick line, and then so we come up here, so we also make this a thick line. Okay, so we also make this a thick line. Okay, so that is what we have there. So I will pause the video and do the rest. Alright, all the walls have been taken. The next thing that we are going to do is to draw each projection around this floor plan. And what is each projection? What is each projection? So let's look at it. So in the specifications for the floor plan, we have that each projection is 600. So each projection is the distance between the external wall of the building and the end of the ceiling. So if you look at the external wall of your building, of the building where you live, and the ceiling outside, you see that there is distance between them. So the distance between the external wall of the building and the end of the ceiling is what we call eaves projection. So how do we make that eaves projection around this floor plan? So what we have to do is that we are going to extend this horizontal line to this side, okay, and then so I will also extend this horizontal line to this side. So this one is already extended as we have it here. So next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to extend this vertical line. So I will extend this vertical line, so I will take it down a bit, okay, and also take it up a little bit here, okay. So then coming to this side, I will do the same thing by extending this vertical line a little bit, and then extend this a little bit up like this. Okay, so we have this. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to take a measurement. So I will take measurement of 6 millimeters down this on this vertical line. So 6 millimeters down. Okay, so then I will also take 6 millimeters up here. 6 millimeters up. So this is 6 millimeters here. Okay, so then on this side, I will take 6 millimeters from this point outward. This is 6 millimeters. Okay, so on this side also I will do the same thing. So taking a measurement of 6 millimeters out. So this is 6 millimeters. So what I'm going to do now, so I'm going to draw horizontal line. So from here, like this. Okay, so we have this. So coming up here, I will also take a measurement. I will also draw horizontal line from this here to here. Then, so taking my set square, so I will draw a vertical line like this. Okay. Okay, so then I'll come to this side and draw a vertical line through this point. So it goes up like this. Okay, so that is not the final thing that we have to do. So this projection is represented with short dashes line. So we short dashes line. So we produce short dashes line here like this. So just make it dash, 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 dash. Alright, so we have this. So I'm going to do the rest while I pause the video. Alright, so we have completed the eaves projection, and then we need to write what this place is meant for, which is the manager's office. So write the floor plan and the scale used, which is 1:100. So for now, we have completed this construction of the floor plan. It's as simple as that as I've done it here. So all you have to do is to practice. Let's meet on that of the front elevation. Thank you and God bless you.